friends, welcome to Nottingham Trent University. The ceremony will begin shortly. For the duration of the ceremony, please ensure your mobile phone and any other devices are set to silent. All of our ceremonies will be uploaded to our website, so you can re-watch this special moment again with your family and friends once you have got home. Official stage photographs will be available to purchase after the ceremony from Newton Level 1, opposite the coffee pod. When the ceremony finishes, please leave via the top stairs of this lecture theatre and wait along the balcony whilst the graduates enter the post-ceremony refreshments area. This is when you can applaud and cheer, and we greatly encourage it. Once all the graduates have arrived, you will be able to go downstairs to join them. Please make sure you have your ticket ready to show the steward at the top of the stairs. We are not expecting a fire drill, so if the alarm does sound, please follow the steward's instructions to evacuate the building and meet at the appropriate assembly point. We hope you enjoy the ceremony and the rest of your day. Thank you for coming.
At NTU, we're first in the UK for employability. Why? Because we're invested in your future and your career. Not just a great career, but a better, braver you.
From the first days of your NTU journey to the years after graduation, we've got your back. We've built our degree courses on what employers expect to see.
With 240 hours of hands-on experience, tackle real challenges with real organisations. Complete an internship or a year-long placement. Attend job fairs and networking events and show employers what you're worth. Enjoy one-to-one career coaching, 24/7 online support, and exclusive access to part-time, placement and graduate level vacancies.
If you're not in work or further study, up to 15 months after graduating will help kickstart your career.
We provide personal coaching and training programs. In fact, we even guarantee a paid internship within the first year.
That's a promise, and when we make a promise, we mean it.
I wanted to accelerate, change,
launch my career,
to specialise in my field,
keep pace with the fast-changing world,
advance my skills and improve my prospects.
So postgraduate study at NTU was for me.
Here, you can fast-track your career,
be taught by industry experts,
work on live projects and fix business challenges,
develop skills that matter in industry-standard facilities,
learn through events, trips and work experience.
I've made friends with people from all over the world.
I was able to balance work, study and home life.
The career advice and industry connections helped me achieve my goals.
I've had so many fantastic opportunities.
It's never too late to learn.
It's been a great investment in my future. I'm gaining a competitive edge so I can earn more and build a successful career.
Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Executive Dean, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Social Sciences. A very warm welcome to family and friends joining us in person today, and to those celebrating with us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Graduands, congratulations. Today marks a pivotal moment in your life, the culmination of years of effort, exploration, resilience, and achievement. Every moment of inspiration from a tutor, every assignment submitted, every early morning or late night in the library, every spark of discovery, they've all brought you here to this moment. Whilst it's the closing chapter of this university journey, It is the opening pages of what comes next. Let's take a moment to reflect on just this past year and the exceptional milestones that frame your final year with us. The £45 million Design and Digital Arts building just next door opened its doors at the start of this academic year, giving students access to cutting-edge creative technology and space to innovate. NTU held its place again as the second most sustainable university in the world, a testament to our values and our actions. Our Ofsted inspection in November brought huge calls for celebration, rating our apprenticeship and adult learning provision as outstanding and grading our further education and skills offering as good overall. Last autumn saw the first ever graduation ceremony at our new NTU London campus, expanding the reach of NTU and underlining our commitment to creative education across the country. And in sport, we are proud to have retained top 10 status in the British Universities and Colleges Sports League, highlighting the drive, talent, and teamwork of our student athletes. Our commitment to levelling the playing field for all of our students continues through initiatives like the Student Professional Wardrobe, offering free professional clothing for interviews and placements. Because we believe that talent should be the only thing that determines opportunity. This scheme has celebrated its first year, and in those 12 months, it has diverted nearly 3,000 kilograms of clothing from landfill, saved nearly 12,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions, distributed almost 3,000 items of clothing to students, and supported 1,600 students, saving them approximately £34,000 collectively. As a school, we are proud of our students' and staff commitment to improving our society across our region, across the UK, and across the world. Our work on peer-assisted learning strategies, a whole classroom intervention to improve children's reading comprehension, is being expanded across England and Wales. Our road safety research to support both professional and our most vulnerable road users continues to be sector-leading. And we are supporting our communities through our work in schools, with local NHS trusts, as a police academic centre of excellence, and by advising the Mayor of the East Midlands Combined County Authority. As our graduates, you have been at the forefront of this through your placements and through your assessed work-life experience. Our ambition is to produce the people who can imagine and implement change, the leaders rather than the followers. And that's each one of you. You have been part of something extraordinary. You've contributed to it. You are NTU, and you embody the values of the university, being bold, changing lives, and doing the right thing. So, as you reflect on your time at NTU, I encourage you to ask yourself the following. What change will I make in the world? What will I stand for? What will I build, lead, or inspire? Class of 2025, the future is now yours. I hope you enjoy every moment of today's ceremony and the celebrations that follow. I now invite Associate Dean Dr. Gareth Williams to read the names of today's graduates and Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Richard Eames to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the graduands. Pro Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Social Sciences. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Situation Awareness in Equestrian Polo, Insights in Experience, Methods and Training, Samantha Huffman. Master of Science degree in Applied Child Psychology, Aden Alam. Master of Science degree in Forensic Mental Health, Jasmine Smith. Master of Science degree in Psychology, Aishwarya Prakash. Shaha Vayalil. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology, Cognition and Neuroscience, Aidan Archer. Leo Casimo. Siobhan Griffiths. Olua Tahomi Lola Koyoru. Rachel Laji Polium. Sharuthi Nimalraj. Gloria Sharon Ofori Ivor. Grace Walrand. Georgia Cox Allen. Sarah Drury. Felicity Firth. Puneet Grewal. Phoebe Houghton. Priya Johal. Julia Link. Sumaya Mohammed. Tanya Nahum. Amara Noor Mohammed. Abigail Osei Kiewa. Lauren Oxley. Hassan Rafiq. The next student also received the Best Performance Award, Anna Rowley. Mareme Toure. Laura Wood. Georgia Barker. Molly Head. Rebecca Horsler. Molly Stockdale. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology, Forensic Psychology, Nadia Adams. Rachel Aleshe. The next student also received the Decolonisation Award, Lintang Uruna. Lily Atkinson. Virang Banga. Joshua Blake. Jessica Brooks. Kira Brown. Elisa May Bullock. Misha Bailey Coe. Maya Rose Collins. Emily Cummings. Abby Carroll. Neve Donahue. Lilu Dumont. Anna Duncan. Xavier Fabry-Wallace. Indira Flora. Luke Frank. Ella Galbraith. Amy Hamilton. Katie Hardy. Lucy Jean Holmes. Ben Hooper. Kira Howard. Jessica Johnston. Amy Kitching. Arnita Lagutina. Amy Linkson. Ivana Limperis. Molly McKay. Isabel Metcalf. Elena Morville. Joe Mulligan. Isabel Nicholson. Lily Perkins. Carla Phillips. Olivia Plum. Emily Rhodes. Lena Ryle. Katie Scarrett. Mitali Sharma. Ryan Stetskiv. Amy Swan. Maisie Taylor. Phoebe Taylor. Scarlett Jane Thomas. Libby Vernon Lound. Sky Vision. Charlotte Jones. Lucy Musgrave. The next student also received the Best Performance Award, Maisie Pierce. Katie Louise Sansby. Grace Trimming. Charlie Wright. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology, Social and Cultural Psychology, Tegan Stroud. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology with Counselling, Amira Ali. Jack Barrett. Abuni Beckham. Maisie Brittle. Kinga Brzezinska. Benjamin Catling. Shreya Chopra. Catherine Dickin. Freya Eade. Leah Evans. Alice Evenden. Ellie Fraser. Gabrielle Graham. Paige Harrison. Madeline Hutchinson. Reshen Kandavili. Chloe Kelly. The next student also received the Fundamental Research Award, Amrita Kak. Holly McCarthy. Angelica Milamena. Carl Mendemi. Hanifa Mohammed. Megan Ifwa Sirwa Ofori. Next student also received the Best Performance Award, Elliot Pembleton Brown. Sophie Pugh. Caitlin Rogerson. Amy Salmon. Molly Stocks. Natalie Bowden. The next student also received the Valuing Ideas Award, Siana Amira Campbell-Watson. The next student also received the Enriching Society Award, Luis de Torres. August Haveron. Danielle Shewellin. Ella Martin. Molly Mitchinson. Mara Mustata. Aliyah Outerbridge. Nathan Toon. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology with Criminology, Molly Bevan. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology, Mia Watson. And Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology, Cognition and Neuroscience, Lamiz Williamson Salim. Pro-Vice-Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Social Sciences and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Luis de Torres, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Psychology with Counselling, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Wow, there's a lot of you. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Executive Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates, I'm honoured to be standing here to deliver a collective thank you to all the people who have made this incredible journey possible. When we arrived here, each of us had too many belongings, an excitedness about the future, and an unknowingness as to how much of our well-being was to be affected by stats. And now, we sit among one another, having successfully accomplished what could only be described as a whirlwind of a degree, during which countless hours were dedicated to reading research articles, meeting deadlines, and ultimately understanding what it means to study psychology. Though, beyond our academic commitment, we also made time to establish friendships that would become a cornerstone of our experience. Whether it was through a shared love for Diet Coke, or a mutual hatred towards in-person exams, I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that the bonds that we have made with each other are equal in value to the knowledge that we have acquired. Knowledge that would not have been accessible without the incredible teaching staff this university has to offer, who went beyond their taught content to ensure that we felt both a sense of competency and a reassurance of their support beyond the classroom. Not forgetting the mountain of work that went on behind the scenes to ensure that we had access to resources that offered study, well-being, and employability support for all our past, current, and future concerns. Moreover, I'd like to say a special thank you to the security, cleaning, and catering staff, as I feel as though too often your effort goes unrecognized. Together, you ensured that we would feel safe during our study, regardless of the time of day. You provided us with a clean environment so that our minds could flourish. And you delivered us fuel in time of need, albeit coffee and chocolate. On a separate note, I would like to say thank you. Rather, I'd like to share our immense gratitude for the support given by those who we have brought with us today. Knowing that you would be on the end of a phone call or a FaceTime meant more to us than you will ever know. Regardless of whether it was a virtual shoulder to cry on or a much-needed reminder to crack on, you gave us the required strength from beginning to end. But lastly, I'd like to thank us. Class of 2025, we did it. Together, we should be immensely proud of what we have achieved and be reminded that regardless of what these pieces of paper have to say about us, we are worth so much more. And so as this door closes, I pray that the door that opens next for us is filled with happiness and prosperity. Thank you very, very much.
So I'm going to have to follow that. And I don't know if anyone else noticed that all of the words were here, but none of the pages were turned. And as someone who's now just going to read a speech, I think we should recognize exactly what has just happened and the effort that someone has put into that rousing speech for us. So I'd like to have another round of applause, please. So as I ad-lib the next, the page turning has nothing to do with it. Okay, so class of 2025, I want to echo the words of our Executive Dean by congratulating you all on your achievements and wishing you every success for the future and thanking you for being part of this university's continued success. It's a true honor to share this day with you and with your families, friends, and all my colleagues who've supported you throughout your time at university. You all look magnificent in your gowns and hoods, and we take a moment to appreciate them, not just for how striking they are, but with your pink sashes that subtly distinguish your achievements, but also what they represent. These gowns, made entirely from recyclable materials and designed by one of our very own art and design students to minimize fabric waste, they embody our commitment to sustainability, creativity, and innovation. Today, you join a global family of over 250,000 NTU alumni, who, like you, they came from across the world to learn, to grow, to build friendships, and to forge a future. NTU is, and always will be, a university that welcomes the world and celebrates what we can learn from one another. Together with Nottingham Trent Students' Union, we've created a community, one that embraces diversity, fosters inclusion, and promotes mutual understanding. In a world where division and conflict are far too common, this commitment to respect and difference matters more than ever. Thank you all for being part of that. I hope you've found inspiration in the alumni who've supported you on your journey as mentors, guest speakers, and role models. And I hope one day you'll be back here doing the same. We would love for you to return and share your stories with those that come after you. I've no doubt that some of you will go on to become our most distinguished alumni or honorary graduates, and we'll be proud to recognize your achievements. As you leave here today, know that you don't leave us behind. As NTU graduates, we make you a promise. We'll support you in your next steps. Our employability team is here to help, whether you're thinking about further study or seeking advice on your careers path. And if in the next 12 months you find yourself in a role that doesn't require a degree, we can offer you a guaranteed paid internship in a graduate level position, helping you gain the experience and confidence to launch your career. That is our employability promise to you. We're here for you whenever you need us. Please keep in touch. If your contact details change, let our alumni team know so you don't miss out on the news, the opportunities and continued support from the university. And when the time comes next year, please take a few minutes to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. It's an important tool that helps future students understand the possibilities that lie ahead. Now, many things will change in your life, but we hope that one thing never does, that you will always feel proud to be NTU. It's very shortly time to celebrate, so we'll ask you to join us for refreshments in our marvellous Newton building. And I ask that guests will please remain seated for the processional music and the academic party and graduates to leave the hall. But before we go, I think one last rousing round of applause for all of our graduates. I hope some of you get the chance to stand this end of the stage. It's quite a noise. So I now declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.